Happy birthday, Dr. Seuss! I'm going to read one of your books today. So, the one that I like to read is called I Can Read With My Eyes Shut. By you, of course, Dr. Seuss. I can read red. I can read in blue. I can read in pickle color too. I can read in bed and in purple and in brown. I can read in a circle and upside down. I can read with my left eye. I can read with my right eye. I can read Mississippi with my eyes shut tight. Mississippi. Mississippi, Indianapolis, and Hallelujah too. I can read them with my eyes shut. That is very hard to do. But it's bad for my hat and makes my eyebrows get red hot. So, reading with my eyes shut, I don't do an awful lot. And when I keep them open, I can read with much more speed. You have to be a speedy reader because there's so much to read. You can read about trees and bees and knees on trees and bees on threes. You can read about anchors and you can read about ants. You can read about ankles and crocodile pants. You can read about hoses and how to smell the roses and what you should do about the owls on noses. Young cat, if you keep your eyes open enough, oh, the stuff you will learn. The most wonderful stuff. You'll learn about fish bones and wishbones. You'll learn about trombones too. You'll learn about Jake the pillow snake and all about Foo-Foo the shoe. You can learn about ice. You can learn about mice. You can learn about mice on ice and ice on mice. You can learn about the price of ice. Nice ice for sale, 10 cents a pail. You can learn about sad. You can learn about glad and mad. There are so many things you can learn about, but you'll miss the best things if you keep your eyes shut. The more things you need, the more things you will know. The more that you learn, the more places you will go. You might learn a way to earn a few dollars, or how to make donuts or kangaroo collars. You can learn to read music and play the hutzut if you keep your eyes open, but not with them shut. Miss Adela's hat is falling. If you read with your eyes shut, you're likely to find that the place where you're going is far behind. So, that's why I tell you to keep your eyes wide. Keep them wide open, or at least on one side. Happy birthday, Dr. Seuss.
Happy birthday, Dr. Seuss. Miss Joyce here from Cottonwood Public Library. And the book I picked out is What Pet Should I Get? And when I'm done with the story, I'm going to tell you why I chose this book. What Pet Should I Get by Dr. Seuss. We want a pet. We want a pet. What kind of pet should we get? Dad said we could have just one. Dad said he would pay. I went to the pet shop. I went there with Kay. And so we went in. I took one fast look. I saw a fine dog who shook hands, so we shook. So I said, I want him. But then Kay saw a cat. She gave it a pat, and she said, I want that. Then Kay said, now what do you think we should do? Dad said, to pick one, we cannot take home two. Then what do you know? We saw two other kinds. Now how could Kay and I make up our minds? A pup and a kitten. They looked like good fun. Now which should we pick? We could only pick one. Make up your mind. The cat or the dog, the kitten, the pup? Oh boy, it is something to make a mind up. Then I looked around. I saw something with wings. I said, look at him. We could pick one that sings. But then, look over here, said my sister Kay. We can go home with a rabbit today. Then I looked at Kay. I said, what will we do? I like all the pets that I see. So do you. We have to pick one and pick it out soon. You know, Mother told us to be back at noon. And I could have done it. I bet. I could have said what pet we should get, but you know what Kay did. Do you know what she did? She said, fish, 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 fish. It may be a fish is the pet that we wish. Then I saw a new kind, and they were good too. How could I pick one? Now what should we do? We could only pick one. That is what my dad said. But how could I make up that mind in my head? Make up your mind. Pick a pet fast. Pick one out soon. Mother and Dad said to be home by noon. The time may be now to make up my mind, but who knows what other good pets I might find. I might find a new one, a fast kind of thing who would fly round my head in a ring on a string. Yes, that would be fun, but our house is so small, that thing on a string would bump, bump, bump into the wall. My mother, I know, would not like that at all. So maybe some other good kind of pet, another kind maybe is what we should get. We might find a new kind, a pet who is tall, a tall pet who fits in a space that is small. My mother might like this pet best of them all. If we had a big tent, then we would be able to take home a yent. Dad would like us to have a good yent, but how do I know he would pay for a tent? So you see how it is when you pick out a pet. How can you make up your mind what to get? But what if we took one of each kind of pet? Then our house would be full of all the pets we would get. No, Dad would be mad. We can only have one. If we do not choose, we will end up with none. I will do it right now. I will do it, I said. I will make up my mind that is up in my head. The dog or the rabbit, the fish or the cat. I picked out one fast, and then that was that. And that's the end of the story. We don't know what he got. But at the end of this book, there's some notes in here about Dr. Seuss. He loved animals, and that's why there's all kinds of creatures in his book. But they do talk about maybe not picking out a pet so fast. You need to think about it before you get a pet. And they talk about maybe adopting a pet that needs a home. And what I want to talk about is we're about ready to be doing some planning for the summer reading program, which I want all of you to know about and hopefully sign up for. And the theme this year is Tales and Tales. And it's all about animals. And one of the things that we're hoping to do is go to the Cottonwood Humane Society and have a story time there. There's lots of pets that need home at the Cottonwood Humane Society. And so we're going to do a program there. And we're probably going to do a program over at the horseback riding place at Dead Horse Ranch State Park. So be looking for all the things that we're going to be doing for summer reading program this summer. And happy birthday to Dr. Seuss. Bye, everybody.
Happy birthday, Dr. Seuss. Hi, everybody. It's Mr. Jan from the Conway Public Library, Teen Services. Today I'm going to read you The Foot Book by Dr. Seuss. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Okay. The Foot Book by Dr. Seuss. Left foot, right. Feet in the morning, feet at night. Left foot, right. Wet foot, dry foot, high foot, low foot. Front feet, back feet, red feet, black feet. Left foot, right foot, feet. How many feet you meet? A lot of feet. Slow feet, quick feet, trick feet. Aw, sick feet. Bummer. Up feet, down hat. Here come clown feet. Small feet, big feet. Here come oink oink pig feet. His feet, her feet, fuzzy fur feet. In the house and on the street, how many feet you meet? Big hat, small hat, falling down. Anyway. Up in the air feet, over a chair feet. More and more feet. 24 feet. Here come more and more feet. Left foot, right foot, feet. Oh, how many feet you meet. The end. Happy birthday, Dr. Seuss. Thank you for my childhood. I appreciate you. Y'all have a good day. Thanks again. Don't forget, summer reading is still happening at the Conway Public Library. Stay tuned.